What up? Prince Sports here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I want to talk about Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Okay? I want to talk about what would happen if these two guys met in the finals. And let's say when they met in the finals, Kobe beat LeBron in 2009 and he beat him in 2010. Will LeBron James still be ranked above Kobe Bryant then? Would you still rank LeBron James above Kobe Bryant? Some of you still have Kobe Bryant ranked above LeBron. So, let's say they meet and their careers go out the same way it goes out, right? LeBron still ends up with 3 championships. Kobe still ends up with his 5, while being the Shaq sidekick for 3 of them. But instead of beating the Orlando Magic and the Boston Celtics, he beat the Cavaliers twice. Would you still rank LeBron over Kobe? And if we're adding that, this would be a little bit hard to rank LeBron over Kobe for some people, I think, because LeBron's record would be 3-8 in the finals at that point, and that'd be a big, huge gap that people would be putting over LeBron. And whenever somebody says LeBron is better than Kobe, they're going to always go to the 2009 and they're going to always go to 2010 and say Kobe outplayed him, Kobe beat him, and he disappeared, blah, blah, you know. But on the flip side of that, I do see LeBron apologists saying, well, you know, he didn't have enough help. He got to the finals basically with a bunch of, you know, such and such players. Now, I think that type of excuse can only work so many times, especially if you keep losing. At some point, people will say, hey, he got to the big stage 8 times and he lost. So something has to give. And people will always say, there will always be skeptical people that will say, well, 2009, I think LeBron had a legit chance of beating Kobe Bryant. But if I had to rank it, I think, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I think if Kobe beat LeBron in 2009, and the next following season, LeBron beat Kobe, and they've been 1-1 in the finals. So that means LeBron would have been sitting on 4 championships. Kobe Bryant would still been sitting on 5. I think people will still rank, LeBron's ranking will still have been ahead of Kobe at that point. Because people will use that same back burner excuse that LeBron didn't have enough talent in 2009. But for some reason, he probably would have had enough talent the very next year. I don't know. That would have been a hard sell, you know. That would have been hard for you to sell somebody on that. No, I don't think I would have been sold on that. So I will have to hold each of those finals, like both players accountable for each of those finals. But would I rank Kobe above LeBron if he beat LeBron out of all players twice instead of any other players? Not gonna lie, it would have been something that I would look into, and I would say, you know what? He does hold that record of beating LeBron twice on the biggest stage there is. So that would have some value to it. But at the same time, I could easily say, you know, after 2010, LeBron James became better than Kobe Bryant. I could say something like that. You know, because if he just goes off on a winning tear, you know, he gets those 3 championships, we're looking at a different story. He would have been sitting on 4. You know, and the records would have still took place. He would have broken some of Kobe's records. Because Kobe held a lot of records for the youngest player to do this and that. LeBron came along and broke that. So LeBron and Kobe were always nemesis on the court. And I don't know if you guys remember the whole puppet thing. And you had a group of people that were biased Kobe Bryant fans. Then you had the group of people who were biased LeBron fans. And these two people were clash heads. Okay, they would clash all the time. And as far as I remember the Kobe fans being more so-called like, or trying to put themselves in the class of being like more smart, and like they they look at themselves as making more common sense than the LeBron fans. And the LeBron fans were like in football terms, like meatheads. You know, like you know how you look at a football jock. That's how a lot of LeBron fans was looked at back then. You know, you're just looking at his athletic ability. You're not looking at the skill and the mind. You know, it was a mental versus a physical thing, because LeBron had all the physical powers, Kobe had all the mental powers. So it was both like that. You know, it was like the Credible Hulk going up against Spider-Man. You know how Spider-Man is smart. He's a nerd and all that stuff. So Kobe would have been Spider-Man, and LeBron James would have been the Credible Hulk. He would have been the Braun of the whole situation. But what do you think? If Kobe beat LeBron James twice in the NBA Finals, would you still have ranked LeBron James better than Kobe Bryant? I guess that will apply to you people that have LeBron James ranked over Kobe. So, would your opinion change if that was the case? Let me know in the comment section. Peace. Keep it 3,000.